Hello students, today we're going to start with the practical. So the first question that is going to do is a question of receipts and payment account. So let's see what the question is. Here we can see the question. If you students have the book of Baby Damsar, then you will get the question in illustration number 2. Okay, so see the question. The question says that some Tangla Tea Managers Club has a cash and bank balance of rupees 6,200 and 10,500 respectively on 1st April 2016, which means that these two amount is the opening balance. As from my earlier video, it is being clear up that the receipts and payment account has an opening balance, so it comes in the debit side. So that opening balance is given here. So you have a cash in hand 6,200 and cash at bank is 10,500. After that, you will have the following informations, like following account in questions are there. So one by one we will do it. Okay, so okay, so accordingly we will start. So So the first thing that is mentioned here is the entrance fee receipt. So before moving to that part of an entrance fee, you can see that we have prepared the format. Okay, so the format, as I have told you earlier also, it is a T-shaped format. So in the format, first you have to start with this. In the books of the Tangla Tea Managers Club, receipts and payment account for the year ending 31st March 2017. Okay, after this we have to prepare this debit side receipt and the credit side is your payment. Okay, so earlier I have also told you that the opening balance comes in the debit side. Okay, so here it is in the debit side. To balance BD, cash in hand and cash at bank, 6,200 and 10,500, total 16,700. Okay, as it is given in your question. Here you can see the question. I have told you that in the question it is given cash and bank balance 6,200 and 10,500. It is particularly on 1st April 2016. Okay, that is in the opening date. Okay, now moving to the next one is your entrance fee receipt. So receipt means your receipt, so it is recorded here, entrance fee receipt 4,000. Okay, next here it is given salaries paid 7,600. Salaries paid is again your salaries paid is a payment, so it is recorded here. You can see in the credit side it is recorded 7,600. Okay, after that next you see donation. So donation is again a receipt, as it is nothing mentioned here. Donation is always a receipt, or you can say it is an income for the organization, for the club, so it is always recorded in the receipt side. So you can see donation 5,000 is recorded. Now next one is your subscription. So here you can see subscription is given 15-16 some amount, 16-17 some amount, and for 17-18 some amount. So every amount, every item of subscription, all the years should be recorded because it is a receipt. Okay, 15-16 also you have received, 16-17 also you have received, and for 17-18 also you have received. So everything you have to record. So likewise you will record your subscription 15-16 2,100, 16-17 24,500, 17-18 3,000. In total you have to write 29,600. Okay, now moving to the next one. Next one, it is given outstanding subscription for 16-17 4,200. Okay, so mark that particular point, outstanding. Outstanding means what? Outstanding is your area, means it is about to receive. It is not yet received, it is about to receive. That means you will receive it not now, but in future you will receive it. Okay, so yet you have not received the money. So as I have told you earlier also, the receipts and payment record only those items which is already been received. Okay, so here outstanding subscription is not yet received, it is about to receive, so it is not recorded. Okay, am I clear to everyone that outstanding subscription is not recorded in the receipts and payment account? Why? Because it is not yet received, it is about to receive. So anything which you have not yet received is not recorded. We will record only which you have already received. Okay, so outstanding subscription is not yet received, so it is not recorded. Clear? Now next, sports material purchase. So purchase means again is your payment. So here it is, you can see that is a sports material purchase written 18,000. Next is your sundry expenses. Sundry expenses is your 1500 given. Sundry expense means your payment, so it is recorded here. You can see sundry expenses. Next is your, then comes your life membership fee. Again it is your income, so it is recorded here, life membership fee 10,000. Next here it is given annual sports day expense. It is again your expense, so it is recorded here, annual sports day expense 9,600. Next it is given outstanding salary for 16/7. Again outstanding salary means it is your payment, so yet you have not done the payment, okay, but you will have to pay it, but not yet you have done it, so the money is already in your business, it is not yet gone out, so you will not record this item. So outstanding, similar to your outstanding subscription, outstanding salary is also not recorded. Clear? Next comes repairs. Earlier I have told you repair means your expenditure, so it will be recorded here, repairs, okay, in the payment side. Next comes book purchased. Again it is your expenditure, so it is recorded here, books purchased. Next is your donation for building. Donation for building means it is your income, that is the receipt, so it is recorded here, donation for building. Now next you can see honorarium 6,000 is given, so here you have to write honorarium 6,000, okay, honorarium 6,000 you have to write here because it is your payment. As I told you earlier, honorarium is an amount given to a person for who has given you the service as a salary, you pay it, so it is your expenditure, so it is recorded here in the payment side, okay. Next is your municipal tax paid. It is also your expenditure, so it is your payment, so you will record here municipal tax paid, okay. Now here it is given cash in hand on 31st March 2017 4,200. So 4,200 is your cash in hand given, so you have to record it, okay. So it will come in the balance CD, cash in hand 4,200. Now what you have to do, you have to balance it, okay. So how you will balance? Likewise in your first year classes we have learned to balance, so likewise you will do that one, balance. First you will calculate your debit side, okay. After calculating the debit side you find out the total. Again in the credit side you will find out the total. So here in the debit side we get the total of 80,300, okay, but the credit side total is smaller, okay, it is less. So in order to balance it, in order to make it 80,300, we have find out the balancing figure is that cash in hand, cash at bank, and that amount is 15,400. So it is 15,400 is your balancing figure, okay. So this is the sum, how we have to do it, okay. So the today's class, today what we have done is the practical question. I am giving you the video so that you can write it properly from the question. So first you note down the question properly and then you note down the sum. By seeing my video you will note down the full sum, okay. Clear everyone? So with this the class ends up here today, and you have an homework that I will text you, and please do the homework, okay. Thank you.